What's up, people? Welcome back to Invest with T Claus. My name is Tevi, and this channel is dedicated to my investment journey, along with coverage on crypto, Tesla, Nio, Virgin Galactic, and ChargePoint. Come for the information and stay for the perspective. So it's Halloween weekend here in the US, so I'll try and keep this video brief and to the point. 2 weeks ago when I covered Nio, I told you that the stock was pressured and could go lower. You can catch that video here. At the time, patience was the recommendation, and seeing how low we've dropped, it certainly was the right call. Nio is down 13.56% for the week, and for the past month, it lost altogether just over 44% of its value, making a new low at $8.38. These are levels we haven't seen since summer of 2020, which is just insane. So in today's video, I'll get you caught up on why the stock crashed so hard, where the consensus on the price target is, and ultimately what I'm doing about it. As always, this isn't to be taken as financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This is my personal approach to investing and the thought process behind it. I'd recommend watching all the way through so that you don't miss out on any pertinent information I'll be sharing. Drop this video a like if you haven't already and smash that subscribe button. Those are two easy ways to show support to the channel and help it grow if you appreciate the content. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so jumping right into it, the big driver for the Nio stock decline, and frankly any Chinese company as of late, it all links back to the re-election of current President Xi Jinping for his third term. Why is this relevant? Well, aside from the fact that he abolished a two-term for 5-year custom when he took power to secure his now third term, well, it's the economical impact and geopolitical tension this is likely to fuel moving forward. First, with the zero COVID policy, President Xi doubled down on maintaining this policy in his re-election speech. This policy has been at the heart of lockdowns and caused major disruption in the ability of Nio and pretty much any company doing business in China due to the supply chain disruption it created. On the geopolitical front, Nio primarily relies on NVIDIA's A100 chip to build data centers that power the software that's used in its vehicles, right? So with now the US Biden administration recent decision to ban all exports of A100 chips to China, there's now a concern that this will, one, cause more challenges for Nio to push its AI ambitions and sustain vehicle delivery growth moving forward, and two, how does China now under the same leadership now potentially retaliates? Overall, sentiment on Chinese stocks is extremely bearish at the moment due to the uncertainty that comes with the third term. And that basically all builds to the vast majority of investors feeling that China is currently uninvestable. Now, hold on before you go and sell all of your Nio shares. I do want to remind you that this notion of China being uninvestable goes in waves, right? So investors, big and small, sentiment shifts from positive to negative, resulting in massive sell-offs and then buying sprees each time a specific hurdle is cleared. The fundamentals at Nio haven't changed since we spoke 2 weeks ago, and the consensus rating on Nio is still a strong buy with 0 hold and 0 sell. So think about that. Now, for my personal take on it, I was expecting that we could very likely go lower, and being patient here was the right call. If you're investing and not just trading the stock, this is a golden opportunity to add more. I'm finally getting off the sideline and will continue to add within my means. I grabbed the 100 shares midweek and will push to lower my average even more while the market is still focused on pushing the narrative of China is uninvestable. Of course, as the price declined, I wasn't the only one adding. We now know that during Q3, investment giant Baillie Gifford added just over 50,000 shares. That's roughly another $500,000 they invested into Nio. The natural next question is, will the stock price go lower? The answer is maybe, but the more important question is Nio in a position to grow exponentially through the rest of this decade? My answer to that question is absolutely yes, based on what I know today. Here's what I want you to consider. Next week on Wednesday, our central bank with Jay Powell will almost certainly deliver a 0.75 percentage point increase rate on the Fed funds rate, which is likely to be the last rate hike of this magnitude before they slow down the pace in December. Also, at some point next year, they will have to pause and assess how all of this is impacting the economy and inflation. The Chinese central bank has already switched over to stimulating the economy to counter the effects of the zero COVID policy. Now, here's what I want you to take away from all of this. The second the stock market feels somewhat confident that the Fed is about to pause, the bull market will resume. We've come down so much at this point that the risk reward favors the bulls over bearish sentiment. I would say that the current ongoing rally at the index level is a testament to that. That said, it's still too early to declare a victory and say that we're in a full bull market just yet. The most recent move up will likely run out of steam, in my opinion, here pretty soon. I expect that we'll stay range bound a little bit longer. Now, here's the bottom line. It's been 2 years since Nio has been this cheap, okay? Yet the company is considerably stronger than it was 2 years ago. I think it's wise to be smart about your exposure considering the macro environment. However, not taking advantage of this opportunity if you actually believe in the long-term success of Nio would be a mistake in my opinion, which is why I'm a buyer at these levels. Now, I did say that I would keep it short and brief today, so on that note, this is where I'm going to leave it for today. Don't forget to drop this video a like if it helped you gain a new perspective, and share with others who you think could also benefit from it. For my newcomers, subscribe and don't forget to ring the notification bell so that you too can stay in the know. I'll be back on Sunday for my weekly video. Till then, you can keep up with me here on Twitter. Thank you for watching, stay humble, hustle hard, and I'll see you in the next one.